Assalamualaikum to Encik Syariman Abdul Hamid. We are from Group 1 and today we will be presenting about a unique and culturally rich country, Georgia. Throughout our presentation, we will explore its location, national identity, population and more. Before we begin, let me introduce our group members. We have Nur Kristina Batrisha, Farisha Alia, Madiha, Muhammad Danish Hakim and myself, Ahmad Aizam. Each of us has contributed to different parts of the research and we are excited to share what we have learned. So the first one, here is the national flag of Georgia. It features 5 crosses, a large red cross in the center and 4 smaller red crosses in each quadrant, all set against a white background. This design is called the 5-cross flag and it symbolizes Georgia's strong Christian heritage, as Christianity plays a significant role in the country's history and identity. Next, we go to Georgia location. Georgia is located at the crossroad of Eastern Europe and Western Asia, in a region known as the Caucasus. It shares borders with Russia to the north, Turkey and Armenia to the south, and Azerbaijan to the southeast. Its geographical position gives it a mix of both European and Asian influence in culture, language, and politics. As the latest data, Georgia has a population of around 3.7 million people. The majority ethnic group is Georgian, making up about 86.8% of the population. Other notable groups include Armenians, Azerbaijanis, Russians, and small number of Abkhazians and Ossetians. This diversity contributes to the country's rich cultural heritage. Next, let's talk about the Georgia currency. The official currency of Georgia is called the Georgian lari, and its currency code is GEL. This currency is essential for all economic activities in the country, including tourism and trade. For international visitors, knowing the local currency, the lari, is important for budgeting and money exchange.
Georgia has a rich cultural heritage and is one of the oldest Christian countries in the world, with tradition going back to the 4th century. The culture is reflected through traditional dance like korumi and kartoli, polyphonic singing such as chakrulo, and folk instruments like the panduri and chanji. Festivals such as Bili Soba and Berikoba are important community celebrations. Several cultural sites, including Sketa, Galati Monastery, and the Kolchik Rainforest, are recognized by UNESCO. In terms of nation and ethnicity, most of the population are ethnic Georgians, but the country also includes minorities such as Armenian, Azerbaijanis, Russian, and Slavs. Georgians are proud of their language, which use the Makreduli script, and many highland communities like the Slavs and Kavazars have preserved their unique tradition and language. Religion plays a major role in Georgian identity. Around 84% of the population follow the Georgian Orthodox Church. Other religions include Islam, especially among the Azerbaijani and Achara people, as well as the Armenian Apostolic and Catholic Church. Notable religious sites include Svetitskovyli Cathedral, Spari Monastery, and Gargity Trinity Church, while religious events like the Alilo, Christmas parade reflect the strong spiritual culture of the nation. Georgia is very accessible for international tourists. Citizens from more than 19 countries, including the EU, USA, and UK, can enter Georgia without a visa and stay for up to 1 year. For other countries, visitors can apply easily through Georgia online e-visa system. There are three main international airports: Tbilisi International Airport in the capital city, Batumi Airport on the Black Sea coast, and Kutaisi Airport in western Georgia. Besides air travel, tourists can also enter Georgia by land through borders with Russia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Turkey. Thanks to its open skies policy, Georgia actively promotes more flight connections, making it easier for tourists to visit the country. As you can see from the map, Georgia is located at the crossroad of Eastern Europe and Western Asia, which make it an important gateway between regions. Georgia shares land border with four countries: Russia to the north, Azerbaijan to the southeast, and Armenia to the south, and Turkey to the southeast. These land borders are active entry points for both tourists and trade. There are three main international airports marked on the map: Tbilisi in the east, Batumi by the Black Sea, and Kutaisi in the west. This airport connects Georgia to major cities in Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. This map highlights that tourists can enter Georgia easily either by air, through international airport, or by road via neighboring countries. This accessibility helps promote tourism, especially among newbie countries. For tourism advantage, the combination of visa-free access, well-connected airport, and open land borders give Georgia a major advantage in attracting international visitors.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farisha Ali binti Masran, S70242. Today I want to present about types of tourism in Georgia. First one is a cultural tourism, which is focused on Georgia ancient church, monasteries, castle, and UNESCO site like Makestra. Mashketa is the one of the oldest cities in Georgia and has famous church like Svetisko Cathedral, which is very important in Georgian Christianity. And Oplishtichi is an ancient city built into the rock with all temple and cave that people used long ago. Target tourists are historical and culture enthusiasts, senior travelers, student and academic researcher, individual or a group traveler interested in heritage site. The second one is adventure tourism, which is include hiking, paragliding, rock climbing, rafting, and zip lining. Popular regions in Kazbeki, Svaneti, Tushheti, and Borjomi. Target tourists, youth and young adults, physical active and thrill-seeking tourists, natural lover, and backpackers. Then winter and mount tourism, which is skiing and snowboarding in the Caucasus Mountain, Resort Gaudari, Bakuriani, and Mestia. Target tourists, skier and snowboarder, families on winter holidays, tourists from tropical countries wanting to experience snow, and group of young people. Next is wine and culinary tourism. Georgia is one of the world's oldest wine region with unique Qvevri winemaking. Kaheti wine tours, traditional food tasting supra experience, fairs. Target tourists, food lover, foodies, couples and adult traveler, cultural explorers, middle to high income tourists interested in gastronomy. The last one is religious and pilgrimage tourism, which is Georgia's strong Orthodox Christian heritage attract many visitors. Sites like Svetisko Cathedral, Galati Monastery, and David Gareja Complex. Target tourists, Orthodox Christian pilgrims, spiritual traveler, theology students, visitors from the Balkan, Russia, or the Middle East.
My name is Madiha binti Muhammad Zamri and my number matrix is S70276. which is I will presenting about the push and pull factors in tourism. First push factor, which is why tourists leave their countries. First is high cost of living and expensive tourism. In countries like Western Europe or North America, traveling locally can be very expensive. So tourists from this place often look for more affordable destination like Georgia. Second is overcrowded or commercialized tourist spots. Famous cities like Paris or Venice are often overcrowded with tourists. Some travelers prefer to avoid these busy areas and seek more peaceful and authentic experience in lesser known countries. Next is stress and lack of natural retreats. People living in big busy cities may feel stressed and want to escape to a peaceful place surrounded by nature. This is another reason why they choose to travel abroad. Pull factors why tourists are attracted to Georgia. First pull factors into Georgia is a rich culture and unique heritage. Georgia is a country full of history and culture. Tourists love visiting places like Tbilisi Old Town, Uplight Site, and the Gergely Trinity Church to explore ancient architecture and local traditions. Next pull factor is beautiful natural landscapes. Georgia offers stunning views of the Caucasus Mountains, peaceful wine valleys, refreshing mineral springs, and even Black Sea beaches. It's perfect for activities like hiking, skiing, and ecotourism. And lastly is affordable travel destinations. Compared to many European countries, Georgia is very affordable. Tourists can enjoy delicious food, stay in comfortable hotels, and travel around the country all without spending too much money.
Barriers to tourism development in Georgia. The first point is the infrastructure deficiency. The first point is transport networks. While some improvement have been made, many rural and mountainous regions still suffer from poor road quality, limited rail connectivity, and inadequate public transportation. The second one is the airport access. Despite growing air connectivity, smaller regional airports remain underdeveloped, limiting access to more remote tourist destinations. And the third one is the accommodation shortage. Outside major cities like Tbilisi and Batumi, there's a lack of standardized and also the quality accommodation facilities, which restrict the growth of tourism in rural and eco-tourism hotspots. The second one is the political and geopolitical issue. So, the first is regional conflicts. There has ongoing tensions in the breakaway regions of Abkhazia and South Ossetia. They create safety concern and also discourage investments and visitation in those areas. The second is relation with neighboring countries, with some diplomatic frictions, especially like Russia. They can give some result to the travel bans or restrictions that drastically affect tourist flow. The last one is the marketing and branding challenge. The global visibility, although Georgia has improved its tourism branding in recent years, it still lacks the global recognition of more established destinations. The second one is the digital presence. Smaller operators, especially in rural areas, often lack the digital marketing skills or resources to promote their services online effectively. So, for the conclusion, Georgia is a country of extraordinary natural beauty, deep cultural roots, and also a proud historical legacy. As it continues continues to grow and modernize, tourism has become one of its most promising sectors, showcasing the nation's mountain, ancient landmarks, and also warm hospitality to the world. With its unique position between Europe and Asia, Georgia is not only preserving its traditions but also opening its door to global visitors, making it an increasingly attractive and dynamic destination in the Caucasus.